Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. Last episode, I believe we set up this system, so we get some coal coke, which we might actually need two of these machines, two of these coke ovens, because not only is it a bit slow, but we're actually building up excess coal. We'll also have to take care of this creosote oil, which I think should be easy. That should be fine. And essentially, this just drops coal coke on these flowers, which is going to get us a lot of mana. Pretty good mana. So, this episode, I'm gonna try a few things. The first thing I'm gonna do is test out the auto hammerer. I want to test this guy out. It is pretty cheap now that we're at a spot where we can afford him. But I also want to test out his maximum speed versus, say, a pulverizer with some upgrades on him. Not only just these four flux linkage amplifiers, which increase the power by 100%. So it's like the efficiency. Efficiency? Yeah, the efficiency of I guess the speed. It uses more RF, but gives you more speed, right? And these guys can actually be amped up. They can be amplified even more with these upgrades, as far as I can tell. So it says, improves base attributes, other augments may be more effective as a result. So I've had a look at all of this stuff, and I think we actually can craft all of these things. Now, I don't know if we can craft it for, say, an entire system, right? Like, I don't think we have enough resources for that. But we can definitely test it out on one machine and see how that compares to one hammer, one auto hammerer. And I think that's fun as well. Another thing I did was set a keybind for my, I actually don't even know where it is. For this guy, for the wireless crafting grid. So that's just in controls. I searched wireless, and it's this guy right here. I set mine on R, so I can just press R with it in my inventory. I don't think it has to be in my hotbar. Yeah, so I just gained an extra space where I can, I don't know, put my wrench. Beautiful. So I guess we'll get started. Where do we want to get started? You know what? We'll start with the auto hammerer. So it's saying that we don't have iron or diamond hammers. Is that true? Ooh, it sort of is true. And that's because our iron pieces that we set up from the last episode aren't getting automated yet. Um, Okay. That, it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. We should have the auto compressor, right? So this guy, I believe what I can do. Let's see. Does this guy have auto input? He does. That is beautiful. Input from the right. Auto input. What I'm going to do is make an exporter. So hopefully we have the stuff for this. Apparently we can auto craft it. So that makes. Ooh, we need an iron ingot. Okay. I'm going to have to manually smelt some of this stuff. I probably won't even bother pulverizing it yet. Maybe? I don't know. The pulverizer, it takes such a long time that I don't know if it's worth it. So here we go. Exporter. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I've already failed. I also set up a poll on my channel in regards to the length of these videos. How long you want them to be. Whether you want them to be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 plus minutes. Because in the past, I've tried making them smaller, which is a little bit harder for me to do as well. But people didn't like them as well. So it was sort of like, I might as well just do these ones that are easier for me to do. And people seem to enjoy them more because I guess they're a little bit more raw. But I could also do both. I could do like a long video and a short video. So all I'm going to do now is, I guess I can grab a stack. I'm going to grab a stack of all of these pieces and have them be exported into this guy. Now, we might need an advanced exporter, which I don't even know if we can make, to be honest. But we'll see how this goes. You know what? Better idea. Is it a better idea? Yeah, I think it is. What I'm going to do is get a chest. We're probably going to have to make a chest, but that's fine. The chest is going to go... where's the chest going to go? The chest is going to go here. I actually wanted to place it there, but that's fine. And this chest is going to be a buffer. So that will allow us to place multiple exporters on this one chest, and then we'll simply pipe it out into the top. Also, I have not charged my jetpack. I was going to try and take care of that too. But yeah, let's take care of this. So, tin, gold, aluminum, silver, zinc, platinum, copper, lead, nickel. Okay. So up to nickel is what we've got taken care of. So I can chuck all this stuff in, and yeah, this is going to be really messy because I don't even know what I'm up to. I should have You know, eventually we'll know what we're up to because there'll be something that's left. So we might actually be right. We might be fine as we are. Let's grab our item pipe and place it there. And we might be able to wrench this without having to go up top. I think so. Is that taking stuff out? Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay, let's get back up top. And yeah, I don't really know what my play is. You know what? I honestly, I need to charge my jetpack. So let's just... Oh, we're using all the coal, aren't we? Alright, I've charged this up a little bit. So there we go. That should hopefully fill up our jetpack. It has. Beautiful. Let's also quickly pipe in power into here, which apparently isn't going to happen quickly, but I mean, you know, it's fine. I'll just make some more. Ooh, you know what? We actually have some, so I don't need to make more. Although, I still might. I don't know if... Ooh, apparently it is enough. Beautiful. Place that there. Da-da-da. So now we should have... Yep. And it's going directly in here. And this guy's that fast that it should take care of everything. There shouldn't be a single backlog, which is what it looks like it is happening. So there we go. Now we have resources, right? In theory. Let's actually chuck the rest of this stuff in here too. Did I put iron in here? Wait. I didn't put iron in here. Iron is far more important than... I'm thinking platinum. I'm thinking we haven't used platinum in a while. Or zinc. Platinum we'll get rid of. Iron we'll put in. There we go. This stuff we'll just chuck in as well. Why not? Alright, I went ahead and time in a bottled this. And it went about as expected. Nice. Okay. So, auto hammer. We have everything except for the heavy-weighted pressure plates. So let's get 2 of those. And we're going to need a diamond hammer, I believe. Also, I am still a little bit sick. It used the tool rod. You know what? I hate the tool rods. I'm glad it used it. Auto hammer. I'm still a bit sick, so sorry if I sound a little bit off at times. But, okay. Where can we test this? You know what, actually, I think is a perfect test? These 2 machines right here. This will be the perfect even playing ground, right? This guy's sifting netherrack really slowly, and this guy's sifting endstone really slowly. So, simply, all we have to do is switch this out, right? So, we'll pick up this pulverizer, and we will place a hammer here. And then we're going to have to... Oh, see? Instantly it broke. Pipes and auto hammers... My system doesn't agree with them, and that could just be... In fact, is it just the auto hammerer? It's just the auto hammerer. Like, look at this. What a mess. Okay. We might not be able to do the auto hammerer. Does it do this anywhere? Like, is it just the existence of the auto hammerer with power? It's not doing it here. What if I chuck in some endstone? Now it's doing it. So when it's actually processing. That's so strange. Well, then we might not be able to do auto hammering. Now, this might not happen with without shaders, right? But we've also been having lag on the server just in general, and it's been narrowed down to item pipes inserting into auto hammers and I think auto sieves. So it might just be for the greater good to not use that. I will test in the future with the heavy one, and we'll see how that performs. But this is fine. We can still speed things up. We'll just have to do the pulverizer method, which I was kind of excited about. So we'll see how this goes. I've got to place this back and hit this with the wrench. Bada bing, bada boom. And, okay. That looks fine. So, in order to get started on our pulverizers, all we're going to have to do is make some of these. Flux linkage amps. So these need electrum, lead, and redstone flux coils. And now, each and every single one of these machines can take 4. I'm just trying to see, because I know we used some in the past. I would like to make sure that we don't have any set up. That way I can, you know, grab the maximum amount. It looks like wherever they were, they're not there. Is this? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. So, in theory, I need 4 for each of these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 times 8. So, let's see if we have that stuff. So I'm pretty sure 4 times 8, I think we can all agree that's 32. And if it's wrong, no one say anything. Okay? Just pretend that it's now how that math works. We're going to rewrite history. So 32 of these bad boys. Which means that we're going to need 64 of these. So I should... you know, I'll make a few more nuggets. Just so I'm sure that I have over a stack of iron nuggets. Now, we definitely don't have enough lead. Yeah, we don't have enough lead. Alright, but We can use the lead we had. I just went and smelted a bunch of it. To make, whatchamacallits? To make these more efficient, right? And then this will get us more lead in the long run. So let's shift click this. We can make, well, we have 24, so we can make, what, 12 of them? Right? Yeah. Okay. And then all we need is, well, at the moment we only need 24 of these guys, electrum plates, which need electrum, which is actually somewhat easy to get. It's just gold and silver. So gold, which we will grab a stack of, I guess, and silver. I don't think we're going to... Are we going to turn them all into this? I think we can get away with doing half. I think half will be fine. I'm also... Oh, here they are. Here's the speed upgrades. I can probably put these in here. And that'll speed this up quite a bit. Now, the next thing on the list are these guys, the hardened integral components. And apparently putting one of these in a machine will make the augments 2 times effective? I'm not sure if that's how it works, or if it... honestly, I just don't... I'm not really sure how it works. So, in order to make these, you get a gold gear, and some invar, and some glass. Just normal glass works. And put that all together. And then I think you just slap it onto a machine. So, oh, I did not want to spin that around. Let's spin it back around. So this guy, 20 RF a tick. I don't know if we can really see the speed it goes at apart from just looking at it. And then I think you right-click the machine with it, or you shift right-click. Maybe how does this guy work? Other augments may be more effective. Do I place this? Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Do I put it in the machine? Does that look faster? Yeah, it does. Now it's 40 RF a tick. So it made it 2 times as fast. So maybe we could get away with just having these. You know what? Now I'm really curious. Let's grab these guys. And place these in here too. Let's see how fast this goes. That's pretty good. Right? And I think we're capable... I think we can make these other things. The 3 times and the 4 times. Interesting. So maybe we don't need that many of these things. Maybe we just need to have 8. 1 in each. And then 1 of each of these. Yeah, you know what? I think that might work. This might be hard to follow along, but my new plan is to make 1 flux linkage amplifier, 1 resonant integral component, 1 reinforced, 1 hardened. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So the electrum, I think, was for more of the linkages, but we don't need that many now, do we? We only need that much. Maybe? I'm not too sure. We might have made too many. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. We're probably going to use them in the future anyway. So let's just... There we go. 12. Why not? So next up, we want as many of these as we can, which means gold gears. And by as many of these as we can, I mean probably just 7. Oh, actually. No. I've just realized... I've realized my new plan. We're learning as we go here, right? These hardened integral components, you actually upgrade them. So the reinforced one uses the hardened one. So I think we still do need the 3 speed upgrades. Like that. I think that's how it works. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything's all coming together. So we still need to get, 8 of these. So, boom, boom, boom. Put the gears in here. Boom. So 4. What are we missing? We're just missing glass. That should actually be quite easy to get because these machines output extra sand just for free. They do it just for me. So there we go. And then, in case you forgot, this guy's really fast. So now we should be able to finish these recipes. So we have the 7. And let's see how we go about upgrading them. We need more electrum, which luckily we've got a bunch of, and signalum, which we actually have bookmarked up here. You need to make the blend. You can't just, apparently you can't just chuck this into an induction smelter. Can you? Okay, I lied. I lied straight to your faces. I swear I looked at this. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not mad. It makes my job easier. Redstone dust, copper, and silver. So, we will grab redstone, we will grab copper, and we will grab silver. There we go. And I'm probably just going to chuck all of these in here, and it'll leave some left over, right? Here we go. We can make this a little bit faster. Actually, wait, we can make it a lot faster by chucking that guy in there. And yeah, there we go. How cool is that? Now, a big problem you might be seeing already is we don't really have the power to support this. So that's why I also had these up here. These auxiliary reaction chambers, which use signalum plates, silver gears, and hardened glass. And hardened glass is just, I think it's, yeah, quartz, obsidian, and sand. Which is actually somewhat easy to get. The quartz might be a little bit tricky. And then the other alternative is just more magmatic dynamos. The magmatic dynamos, of course, are like this. Just Invar, really, which is honestly pretty easy to get. Now, my problem with this is how, how many of these can we really do before it starts becoming a waste, right? Like, there's a bunch of other ways that we can get power. All of these things. We can do these weird heat things, some immersive stuff, a bunch of coal generators from different mods. We can even go to compression dynamos, whatever this one is, whatever that one is. Ooh, this one uses diamonds, lapis, and quartz. We have a lot of lapis. That could be interesting. And then, yeah, we can go the mechanism route, which I was actually thinking of doing because it doesn't seem too bad. Copper, furnace. You know what? Let's make one. Let's. No. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop myself. I need to stay on task. We have a job to do. We have a job to do. Another thing we can do is I can put my thing in here to like give it power, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know why I did that. I just wasted all my power. Alright, anyway, let's get back to business. So, I want at least 7 of these. No, I think I want even more. I want like 14 of these. But for now, this is fine. For now, Electrum, Signalum. We can make a few of these, and we can see how fast they really go. I'm wondering as well, can I place these in here? Oh, I think I can. Yeah, I definitely can. What happens if I put 2 in there? No, you can't. You can't actually put 2 in there. Okay. So, wait. This guy does 120. Now he does 240. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. I think we have a few more of these upgrades in other magmatic dynamos. And I would like to actually take them out and be a bit more organized with them. Now, luckily, you can look in between these pipes, which is amazing. They're not like full blocks, like some mods. So, I should be able to do this. And now how much do we produce? 480! Oh, but I think we don't have enough lava going in there. Because these guys, the reinforced integral components, I think they're fine. Like this just doubles the speed. Whereas the reaction chambers, these guys, they actually reduce the fuel efficiency. But even with that being said, we can just get more crucibles. There's so many things we have to do. How's this guy going, though? Is he doing well? What if I take some of these out? Do we ever start gaining? Yeah, there we go. Now we're gaining some power. Okay. Alright, you know what? Now, we did need to completely redo this system. So should I do that? These episodes are such a mess. Thank you guys for bearing with me, through these videos. I apologize that they are such a mess, but I think there might be some of the charm to them. Yeah, we definitely need to move all of this stuff. So I'm going to put all of this stuff away. All of this junk that I have, if it lets me, which it does appear to be. And we're going to essentially pick everything up. Make more stuff first, probably, because we do need a few more crucibles, and I don't think we have enough clay to do that. So I'm going to have to make some more clay. Which, if you remember from the other episode, is actually really easy to do now, because I can just hold my right click here. It's not the fastest thing, but it's faster than doing it manually. So I'll do this for a while. I'll break all the clay, and we'll make some crucibles. Alright, I got a bit lazy and I didn't do all of them. So this is how much we're dealing with. It should be enough, assuming it all breaks. Oh, beautiful. And then we turn it into porcelain clay using bone meal, which we have enough bone meal, that's for sure. So I'll just make it all into it. Ooh, I made a bunch of dye. That shouldn't really matter, hopefully. Then we make crucibles, right? Like that. Make as many of these as we can. 13. I mean, it's more than double what we've got at the moment. In fact, it's almost triple? Quadruple? Something like that. And these we just smelt, which, once again, the easiest thing for us to do. And then I think we pick all this stuff up. And I think we should be good. I just want to double check that we have enough pipes and everything. Because once we turn the power off, we have no more power, right? So I want to make some more energy pipes. Because it looks like we will need those. I'm hoping this will be enough. We might want a little bit more fluid pipes. But once again, that should be fine now. That should be more than enough. 2 buckets. Make sure we keep those stocked. Okay. Fluid pipes, energy pipes, item pipes. And then I think that's it. Let's grab the crucibles on us, right? And uranium blocks is also what we need, which we don't seem to have that many. That's pretty good. Let me grab all of this stuff and process this too. Alright, so first step, pick up the one little bit of lava that we have, if it lets us. Boom. And now we can pretty much pick up everything else. So let's sort our inventory. And do I dare vein mine? I think I can get away with it. So there we go. Pick up all of that. We're probably going to move all of this stuff. I think. The problem is connecting this pedestal to the network afterwards. I don't know if we're capable of doing that. Let's also turn the magnet back on. That'll come in handy here. I will pick up all these crucibles. Boom. And all these. Make sure I don't vein mine the island. That will be disastrous. And it probably will happen. It's happened before. It will likely happen again. So currently, this is what our system will look like. Let me pick up the rest of this stuff, and I'll report back to you guys. Alright, so I think I want to do the power generation underneath. I feel like that would make the most sense. We don't have that much room to work with down here, though, so I don't know if that's particularly what I still want to do. It's definitely what I was thinking of doing. I suppose here, let's expand this bit out, and we'll build it down here. Do I not have enough cobble? I don't. Alright, this is more what I was thinking. This looks pretty good. So, I don't have that many uranium blocks, and we turned off our power, so it's a little bit of a problem. In fact, maybe I should start off with the wiring. That might make a little bit more sense, right? So how do I want to do this? I haven't really planned this out, but I mean, this shouldn't be much planning, right? Just place down dynamos, get the job done. And make sure you remember to extract on these. Because if you forget that, the entire dynamo just doesn't do anything. So make sure you do that. Oh, I guess that guy's going to be powering. I think from this point on, what I want to definitely do is have them be expandable, right? So I want to be able to have another layer of wires all along here and just stack up the dynamos. So let's make sure that that's possible, right? In fact, what I might do is just break this guy and have it set up like that, right? Have this set up there. Just so I know what I'm doing, right? So fluid pipes should be the easy part. Just place these all along the backside. That should be good. I think the uranium will just put in the ground. I'm just trying to think of expandability. Expandability. Alright, I think I figured out what I want to do. I want to have them hidden behind like a wall, right? So I want to have like a wall here with just like a little gap in the wall where like the fluid comes through, right? The lava. That way we can hide the monstrosity back here, like all the automation behind here, and it shouldn't be as bad. So actually I want to pick these up and have them up one. Alright, so we're going to place the uranium blocks like this. Oh, actually, no, not like that. How have I managed to place everything completely wrong? Alright, the uranium blocks are going to go like this, right? And then that'll allow us to place the crucibles on top. And if we want to expand this, I'm thinking all we have to do is place another uranium block above these crucibles. And then crucibles, right? Like, we can scale it upwards, I think. I want to make sure this isn't too close here. And this should be a fine gap. The item pipes will be on the backside. These are not item pipes. The item pipes will be on the backside, like this. And then we should be able to get away with, say, just having... Oh, actually, yeah, this will work. We can have this go here. Have our pedestal, which I think I left up here. Hopefully mobs don't spawn there as well. Pick up this guy, pick up this. Pick up the cable. Alright, bit of a mess in my inventory, but it's fine. And we can place the pedestal here, right? With the upgrade on it. So that should work. Have this do that. And then I should be able to just place a external storage right here. And there we go. How's that? So this is all hooked up back to the network. That should work. The power's hooked up as well. The only thing left to do is hook up the fluid pipes here. And make sure that we set them to extract. And then we need to double check that we're making enough cobble for this. I think we should be, especially once everything starts running properly, like in full commission. We should be fine. We also have 10 more crucibles, which we need our system to turn on in order to, get that all running. Alright, so the system's on, so I should be able to make a few more uranium blocks now that they're all processed. 6, not bad. not horrible. Um, hmm. I guess we could place... You know what? I kind of want to keep it symmetrical. So we're actually going to pick this one up. Break this. You know what? That can stay there. That's fine. But I want to start expanding above now. So now what I want to do is place these uranium blocks like this. Oh, the perfect amount. That is amazing. Place the crucibles on top there, so they should still work fine. And do the same sort of thing here, right? Place these, and do that. And I think this should be fine. So make sure they're all extracting. Important part. Very important part. That way they don't fill up with lava. And then, oh, it looks like we need a bit more item cables, but it should be fine. I want to have this go up here. And then like that. Perfect. So item cables, please. Pipes, or item pipes, sorry. Boom. Boom. We're going to need some droppers. It looks like, oh, I'm clicking all the wrong things. We also have an upgrade on us, which I think I'm going to, what am I trying to say? I think I'm going to put into the pipe. I mean, I'm going to put into either this pipe that exports the, whatchamacallit? How am I struggling with this? Which exports the cobble. Or I'll put it in one of the fluid pipes or something. I'm not too sure. You know what? This one probably makes the most sense. So I'm just going to open this. Wait. Grab the pipe upgrade would help. And place it here. And that'll just make it so that instead of doing 4 items every 10 ticks or 20 ticks or whatever it was, now it does 16. So these should fill up a lot faster now. Which we should be able to see. Yeah. As you can see, they should be filling up very, very fast. Right? Maybe. So these fluid pipes, they extract 50 millibuckets every tick. And if we actually hover over the crucibles, you can see that the cobble goes down. Like if you look in the top left, the cobblestone goes down, but no lava shows up in the crucible. So these pipes are perfectly capable of taking all the lava out. We don't need to upgrade these. As for filling the crucibles, as you can see, this one's barely getting any cobble, because it first has to put cobble in all of these ones, which are draining pretty quickly, before it can start putting them in this one. So we probably could speed it up a little bit, just by, manually putting stuff in. And then we'll just have to check back later and make sure that all these crucibles have at least some cobble in them. Like this guy at the end, he's draining pretty quickly. So we might have to either put another cobble generator on this side, which honestly isn't that big of an issue, or increase this upgrade so that he does more than 16. Because at the moment, how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 14 crucibles. So it should be, every 10 ticks, each of them get 1 and one of them gets 2. So that should be fine. As for the lava down here, it does look like they're all gaining lava. I just wanted to sort of make sure before I start putting these upgrades back in. But I mean, we can get started, right? We can start chucking stuff in. All right, and then the last thing to take note of is these energy pipes, transferring 256 RF every tick. And I think that's the same for all of these. This guy, when he's functional, which he isn't at the moment, produces 240, I think. Oh, his maximum produce is 360. So if he's full of lava, he produces 360 with an efficiency of 81%. And if we take this out, it's 90%. And if we take this out, it's 100%. It's 100%, but if we look at this guy, it's 3 times as fast. So I think we're better off making more of these guys. These upgrades. I'm still not satisfied with this though. Okay, yeah, look at the end here. These guys have drained and they're not refilled. So we definitely need another cobble gen. And apparently we have one. So that makes our job a lot easier. This guy, I'm just going to place down here with this connected like this. And do that. That should take care of it. Oh yeah, the last thing left to do is actually attach this new power system. Which I think we're going to have to sort of loop under here. It's going to be a little bit messy, I think. Boom. Boom. A lot less messier than I thought it would be. So now... As you can hear, everything's back in action. That was horrific. Is this guy hooked up, or is he not hooked up anymore? It's a little bit tricky to get here. I made my basement horribly. No, I think he previously received power by going up and into the back of them, like up here. So we can just do the same thing like that. There you go. Okay, and as you can see, I forgot to light this up, and now I've got super scary mobs everywhere. Please fall off the edge. Thank you. And we'll take care of this guy. Okay, and everything's lit up. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I feel like this was almost a waste of time. Oh, we need to line up this as well. The reason I feel that way is because we haven't really gotten an improvement. Like, I guess everything's full of lava now, so we actually can start putting more upgrades in, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, you know what? This guy we need to turn off, right? We can turn him off for now. We can, you know, put the stuff back in there later if we want. I'm going to make more of these upgrades. That's my plan. More of these guys. These components. So we need more gears. In fact, I think I made a few of them, didn't I? I must have put them back in the system. Let's actually check that at thermal. How many do we have? We have one. We have one of these. Oh, which it doesn't really want to let me take out. That's a bit weird. Alright, for whatever reason, I'm not allowed to take these out. I don't know. Maybe not enough power? Oh, yeah, the system just turned off. Oh, probably because we left this guy in. That might be a little bit better. But, I mean, we increased production, didn't we? Oh, no, we just increased lava production. Right? So, in theory, the play would be to put these in. To make them twice as fast. Oh, and we have a visitor, it seems. Sneaky sneakers. Alright, yes, see, look at this. Now it's actually producing more than it outputs. So having these extra upgrades in isn't worth it beyond just having one, it seems. And if we upgrade this reinforced guy into the resident, it won't be better either. I really wanted to do the increase the ore production, right? But we don't have the power for it. There's obviously other power methods we can go for. A really good one I know is a reactor from power, but you need uraninite. And I'm not sure how you get uraninite in this pack. Looks like you can get it from a laser with a green lens. Interesting. Or from a bee, apparently. Okay. A uraninite bee? From a beeper and a slimy bee. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, or what the play is, I guess. See, how is our system not on, but this guy's full? Like he... Oh, that's why. Are all of these outputting? They are. Okay. Okay. That's embarrassing. But, like, why isn't my system turning back on? It's still connected to power. You can see that's the controller right there. And you can see the energy cable going into it. Can these cables... Do they only transfer a maximum of that? Like, Let me take this upgrade out. And put it in one of these. And see what happens. Ooh. Now it does 8,000 every tick. Is that changing anything? Ooh. It looks like it is. Sort of. Now if we put this upgrade in, it most definitely should. And it's still not. It's still not. I don't understand. I think if the cables weren't good enough, these guys would be getting a buffer, right? They'd be having extra stuff in them. So I think the cable's good enough. Somehow we're now using more power, even though I disconnected the stuff that was using more power. I don't know. Okay, the system turned back on. Honestly, not a clue. No idea what that was all about. Let's continue with what we were doing though, which is this stuff. Making as many of these as we can. We have one more, so we need one more signalum gear. Boom. And we can make one of these. Okay. That's good at least. Didn't we have more? Like, I don't understand where all this stuff has gone. The stuff's missing. Wait. What? Oh, okay. It just makes that extra one redundant. Like, you can put it in there, but it's useless. So I had this stuff in here. So yeah, we had a lot of power being created. That's so strange. Okay, well, I guess I'll put these in here. Boom. Hopefully we have enough lava. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, and my wireless crafting grid's out of power now. Oh my god. This is such a mess. I need to figure my things out. You know what I will say? I'm excited that the power is no longer mumbled up there. I'm happy that we're finally taking care of this. Let's take one last look at these. Make sure they all have power. Apparently we need torch up there, but that's probably not going to happen. They all appear to have cobble in them. Yeah, they all seem very full, so we should be fine on that department. I'm just going to grab this lava so that I can, I think put it in... I think the coal generator takes it, I think. I'm just going to test it. It might not. No, it doesn't. I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. It's a coal generator. It's not a lava generator. Alright, let's grab this coal. This guy's full of creosote oil. So we'll have to sort that out too. This is currently our only way to make power, which I need to fix. We need a battery of some sort. In fact, wait. Hold up. Boom, boom, boom. I think we had a quest we did. This guy, the wood jetpack. We actually get a little battery. A little starter battery. So what we... that doesn't really help. I was going to say, like, we could charge one while we're charging the other one. Doesn't really help. Alright, you know what? Let's at least finish this test, right? And that is to get the resonant version. It needs some lumium, it needs some hardened glass, and it needs some indium. And we actually have this. Like, we have the ability to get it. 2 ender pearls, 3 lead, and diamond. That's doable. 3 lead. Okay, is our system broken, or what is this? We actually have a lot of ender pearls, by the way. Does it need to be dust? I think it does, but I don't know for sure, so we're just going to chuck it all in. No. It won't let me put the diamond in. So I need to pulverize the diamond. Which I guess will happen in one of these guys. Alright, pulverizing successful. So I should chuck this in here, and it should make me my thing. It's not 8 ender pearls, it's like 2 or 3, but I couldn't remember, so I just chucked it all in. We can speed this guy up too, actually. Get the job done, hopefully. And how much does processing one of these make us? It gives us 2 ingots. And we need 4, right? So we need what? Another diamond dust and more lead. Do we happen to have lead? We don't have enough. We obviously have the diamonds, that's fine. The lead, however, is an issue. Although we just got 1 piece of lead, so I think we actually have enough now. I think it's just... I gotta go pulverize this diamond again. Okay, there we go. My job here is almost done. Just the lead, obviously. Lead. And then we need the lumium and stuff. I'm hoping the lumium doesn't need any lead or anything. I don't think it does, but obviously we'll have to check. So, if we want one of these, and this takes it up to 4 times. So, super efficient. Super effective. The lumium we get from... I think it's just like silver and gold or something. It's tin, silver, and glowstone. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we have the ingots, then we'll chuck in this stuff. If it all will go in. Is that working? Yeah, I don't know why the silver won't go in. There we go. So that should be fine. Honestly, if we really wanted to speed this up, we could just grab one of these. That'd probably make our job a little bit easier. Where are we? Place this in here. Make everything a trillion times faster. Probably not enough power, but, you know. It's faster at least. So we actually only need to do 2 of these, because I think we just needed 2 gears, right? Yeah, just 2 gears. So I'll wait until this is done, and then we'll take this stuff out. So boom, that's 2 gears worth. Then we need obsidian, which we probably don't have. So we're going to need water. We're going to need a bucket, sorry. Boom, one of these. That can go away. What else do I need? We need sand, which we have some of. And we need quartz dust, which we have. Beautiful. So all we need now is obsidian, which should be as simple as... bucket of water on this barrel I put over here. Just got to give it the slab treatment. So some of you, and I don't know, just that. So place that there. Okay, and that is plenty of obsidian. So now I should be able to chuck all this stuff in, and we should get some hardened glass pretty quickly as well. And we only need, how much is it? 2 or is it 4? It's just 2. Beautiful. So there we go. Take this out. Take these out. We can probably take all this stuff out as well. As you can see, our inventory is not the cleanest it's ever been, but you know, it's for the greater good. Lumium, boom, and resonant doohickey. So now let's have a look at how much power it will produce. Boom, 480. I was just seeing if we had an extra one of these auxiliary reactor things. Auxiliary. We do. I want to see the maximum that it goes to. So if I put this guy in, we can be making 640 RF per tick per dynamo. The only problem, these guys aren't efficient. If we take those out, we're making 160. So that's the equivalent of, what? Placing down 4 of these. So this guy, or 4 more of these. Honestly, in hindsight, probably just 4 more of these. These dynamos only cost Invar. Like, that's the only real tricky part, and that's pretty easy. The output should be enough. I don't know why it's stopped. Maybe, is nothing using the power to that extent? Is everything just full? Perhaps. That could be the case. That could be what we're witnessing. Should we pretend that that's what we're witnessing? Maybe. Okay, so we have 23 Invar. I reckon we just make a couple more dynamos, right? I don't know. What's a good amount? We'll make 4 more, right? We were just talking about 4. So this is what the episode should have been. It should have been, wow, we made some dynamos. Let's hook them up. And there we go. Now, what we probably will end up doing is putting these upgrades on the pulverizers, right? I mean, that's what I had originally planned to do, but the problem was we didn't have enough power, so then we ended up placing them on the power on these dynamos. But this should be fine. This should be plenty, right? So I probably will actually take those upgrades out of these dynamos and put them onto the pulverizers once we make a few more of these. So this. Okay, so what's the first thing we want? It's probably iron, which we get at a 50% rate from the sand being sifted. So we probably want to increase this production, which is honestly probably just going to be using these little guys because we don't have a lot of. Yeah, but we're going to have to. What's this? Is this the gravel? Yeah, this is the gravel. Let's put the resonant in there. There we go. And then put a bunch of these little guys in here. Okay, there we go. So you know what? I was thinking that it wasn't that good of an episode because we kept changing focus, right? We started with wanting to increase the production. We tested out the hammers. The hammers didn't agree with me. We tested out the upgrades. They worked well, but we didn't have the power. So then we went over to the power, and we tested out that, and it sort of worked well, sort of didn't. It seemed not as efficient, not worth it. But now, we've taken the upgrades out of the power. We've put them in these guys over here, and I think that's actually the play. I think that's really good. These guys are now twice as fast, actually 3 times as fast. Our gravel production is 4 times as fast. The only issue now is still power, right? But the power we're just gonna get more invar for. In fact, we might as well just do it now. This will probably, I mean, it's probably already a long episode. But in the future, I'll check back to that poll and see what people were thinking. I guess, you know what? If the poll wanted short videos, this might be a short video. If it wanted a combination, we'll test the combination. We'll see how this goes. Actually, I think it said here. Iron and nickel. So iron, let's grab half of this. And nickel, let's grab half of this. And we'll just chuck it in here. Oh, you know what? We still have 2 hardened integral components. Just chilling here. And we have a bunch of these upgrades as well. I'm thinking we could probably just leave this stuff in here, right? That's where it can stay. Alright, let's take this stuff out. We're just going to be making dynamos. I mean, there's nothing too fancy here. All we need is invar for that, which is obviously what we're doing. Place this. Place this. Do that. And do that. So yeah, the only other problem now will be, you know, the lava problem, right? Making sure we have enough lava. But all of these seem to be full. For the most part. This guy, you know, he's getting there. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. So I think a good plan will be is I'm going to leave everything as it is, apart from obviously the power, and we're just going to make dynamos until the invar production has full power, right? So we'll make it until this guy is full with these upgrades in him. How does that sound? Does that sound like a dumb idea? I don't know. Maybe. I think the only other thing left to do would be to set up some sort of pulverizer for crushing these chunks that we get. That's the only last thing that I can think of. But I mean, that just sort of uses even more power. How are these guys going? They're not quite there yet. What if I have this guy off? Does that help at all? No. No, it doesn't. Alright, so... What do you think the plan is? Do you think we're happy with how this is? I sort of am. I'm sort of happy with how this is. At the moment, we need more power, obviously, because this guy can't even process. This is too much for him. He doesn't have enough power. I'm hoping maybe with a few more dynamos, which we're still making this stuff, which is obviously using power. We're actually gaining power, though. So it's a little bit interesting. These guys are processing. Or at least they sort of were. Are they getting enough power? Like, are they making power or losing power? It looks like they're slowly making power. Right? Very slowly. So that's good. Right? That's good. I think a few more dynamos and we're good. The problem with the dynamos is we're getting to the point where we kind of don't have enough power. And to wait on the power, we need more uranium. I mean, we can use lava, but it's incredibly inefficient. Because, for instance, one of these uranium blocks does 20 heat, whereas one lava does only 5 heat. So we would need 4 times the crucibles than if we'd use the uranium. So the uranium works. The problem is we would get a lot more out of it if we had like a pulverizer. But do I want to do that? I mean, I guess we will. But the problem is the pulverizer is slow, and then it's like to speed up the pulverizer, it uses more power, and then that means we need more lava, which means we need more uranium. I guess it's worth it in the long run. Luckily, we have everything. It would have been annoying if we didn't. Pulverizer is going to go here. This guy we're going to break, and it's going to make a bit of a mess. But we're going to place the pulverizer... No. We're just going to edit this guy. We're probably going to... Oh no, I've made a mess. This guy's going to remain here, if it lets me. Okay, this stuff we're going to just chuck back in here. Everything except for the uranium, because I want to change that. We're going to make this to not input, so we're going to clear that. If we can, if it'll let us. Yep, so that's cleared. So the right does nothing now, so he won't automatically input. Instead, we're going to do that at the top. The top will be input, so that should work fine. We're going to have the pulverizer... I guess here. And we're going to have the output be down. And the input be right side. And then we should just be able to set up something like this. Like that. And we should now get the ore chunks. Power. How do we get power up here? Probably really messily through the side here. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Oh, there we go. I guess we'll place that back there. I need more pipes. Alright, hook this up. That should be good. Should be. The fact that it hasn't moved an inch scares me a little bit. Huh. Oh, we didn't hook it up completely. I don't know how we managed to do that, but there we go. Now we should be back in business. A slow business, but a business nonetheless. We should be able to chuck this in. Are we still gaining power? We are still gaining power. That's the main thing. I wouldn't mind actually switching this out for now with this guy. So take this guy out, put this guy in, see what happens. He seems to be happy. If I put this in, do we start losing power? Well, at the moment it's not processing, but once it starts processing, is that going to happen? Let's put the uranium in and have a look. Uranium chunk comes in. You know what? It still might be worth it to leave it in here, maybe, even if we are draining power. Actually, no, we're still making power. How peculiar. You know what? It could be the fact that this energy pipe's just further away or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But that is weird. That this he's like, yeah, I work fine. Huh. Oh, yeah. Now it's draining. Now I think it's realized. I think because as well, the more charge it has, the faster it goes, right? So if it's full, it goes really fast, which means it drains more power. I think. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, interesting. Alright, I have an idea. We're going to make 2 more gears. So 2 more dynamos, essentially, right? Oh, just one. There we go. Just so that we can finish off this line over here, and then we're going to have to figure out a different power system, because I don't think it's worth it. We definitely... Oh, that is not the right pipe. We definitely can keep expanding this. I honestly don't know if it's worth it. These are only 40 RF a tick, whereas I'm sure we can get something better, right? These are actually filling up, so we do still have just enough power. Or lava, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. We are going to have to look into other power, because this I mean, this is just going to get ridiculous, right? It's just going to be infinitely big, and we're still having power issues even with this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, I think for now I'm going to take the all of these upgrades out. I went around and did it. The power, it was using way too much. They weren't able to keep up. Even now, it's a little bit weird. Like, some of these are full already, and the others are still taking a little while to fill up. So, the order of what gets power is a little bit confusing. Is it because... Okay, yeah, the power's in a chain like this, and through the middle. Interesting. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the cause is. What I'm going to do is once everything has power in it, I might put that really good upgrade back in this gravel production. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. We have, at the very least, moved the power, upgraded it. That I'm happy about. This obviously is pretty much the same as it was last time. We've learned that the auto hammers don't agree with shaders, at the very least. That's not on the mod. That's on just Optifine doesn't agree with things that render stuff apparently. But it's strange that it works with the sieves. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know how this is that much different than a hammer whacking a block. Not too sure. This power stuff here, I'm probably just gonna move. Some of this stuff we don't even need to be here. I just want everything to be cleaner. I want to every episode that we make, I want it to at least look cleaner, because then that's a small win. You know, that's like a little win that we can write down on a book. So the induction smelter can go here. This guy can go there. The sink can go maybe underneath here. Oh, the sink, if we're not so rudely interrupted this time, can go there. Break this block. Make sure we're extracting. Make sure that this guy's still input from the bottom. Beautiful. So he should be getting water. Yeah. And then we'll just have this here. Also extracting. And a barrel. And that should fill up with water. Perfect. So now we have the clay production as well. Break this. Okay. I am happy. I'm happy. I feel like it's a success. This guy can keep up with all the stuff we're getting. He does still make the gravel and the appetite. That's why we had that barrel in the past life. Barrel drawer. Drawer, and it was a 1x2. I think it was this guy right here. And we place this guy here. Like that. And have the output also... Oh, but he makes cinnabar as well now. So that won't really work. You'll have to be a bigger barrel. We'll figure that out later. When the time comes. Which apparently is now, because it won't let me produce iron. Okay. This looks to be good. I think that's fine. And then we can have auto output at the top. And there we go. Everything should be clean. Everything should work. Nice. Alright. I think I'm happy. Obviously, we'll have to patch up some of these holes. Everything looks fine. This should all be working. What are we looking at over here, though? This guy probably hasn't gone any further because we're full of creosote oil. Can we solve this quickly? As in, like, in a few seconds. Fluid, bin. Fluid, trash. Oh my god. Trash can... Void... Oh my god. Aha! Once again, Cyclic comes to the rescue with a trash void. The description is, deletes any item piped into it. Well, it might not be an item, but it seems to be piping the creosote oil into the trash can. Beautiful. Now, the creosote oil you can use for some recipes. We're not using them yet, so we're just not really going to bother. So this guy, back in business. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll check on that poll once again. It's on my channel somewhere. I'm not really sure how viewers come across it. Like, you know, on YouTube when you're scrolling through and there's like a poll and you can vote for what it is. I don't know how you find that other than just stumbling across it, but I have set up a poll asking what length of videos you prefer. For in particular these playthroughs. The other ones, like checking out server bases, they usually purely rely on how big the base is or how long it takes me to get through them. So they'll typically stay the same length. But these playthrough videos, how long you want them? If there's a mixed reaction, like a lot of people wanting the shorter ones, a lot of people wanting the longer ones, I might try doing both. So it might be the same content, but I'll do like a shorter version and a longer version. And then I'll just see how the views do, right? See who's watching what, and check the watch time and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I feel as though throughout this video I was complaining a bit, or at least felt like I was over the place, but essentially we did what we sort of wanted to do. We upgraded these machines, or at least we have the ability to. This guy, okay, he's full of power. I actually want to test this out. Let's grab this and place him in here. How much faster does he go? He's gaining power, which is what we wanted. Does he get to a point where he stops gaining power, though? Because then that's a problem. Okay, he has actually completely filled himself with this 4 times upgrade in him. So he's 4 times as fast. He uses 4 times power and 4 times as fast. That's the production we're getting. Is that more than this one Civ can handle? It does look like it. How hard would it be to set up a second Civ? It's easy to set up a second Civ for this guy. I don't know if it'd be easy to set up second Civs for some of these other guys, though. I think I'd have to stack them and have the pipes be, like, on the right side. So stack it, pipes on the right side, and disconnect the pipes here. I think we'd be able to do that. Do I do that now? Do we give that a shot? You know what? We might as well. We might as well. Let's get an auto Civ. Auto hammer, auto Civ. What are we missing? 2 blocks of iron. Hopefully we have that. We apparently do. Auto, no. Auto Civ. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just trying to think, how messy is this going to get? If I place the Civ there, that should be fine, actually. If I place the Civ here, and we place an item pipe here, we set the top of this guy to also be an export, and I set up a wrench. Now, the problem that we're going to get here, I think, will be, it's going to put, like, sand and stuff in it. Yeah, you know what? I think I need to wait until this guy's full of gravel before I do that. So I could manually try and grab some gravel just to speed this along. Yeah, so here we go. Boom. So this guy's full. Full of gravel. So any extra gravel should be stuck in here. Right? Perfect. And that's stuff we want to go up the top. So, yeah. So now we set up this. We set up the wrench. To be fair, if sand does end up in here, it's not actually the end of the world. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. That's going to go here with an extract. Then the pipe is going to go up here. And we can actually probably just disconnect that just to make it look a little bit better. No mesh, so let's get a diamond mesh. See how hard it is to make one of these. Bookmark it. Iron mesh. Diamond mesh. Easy peasy. Put the mesh in. And we should start getting stuff. Once again, the sand and that stuff won't matter. The flint will have to export on the side, I guess. But this should work. And it should process the sand as well, I think. Depending on how quickly we generate gravel. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.